Guys, I'll try to make this video as fast as possible so that the size is little so that I can send it. I just wanted to show us like a live analysis. So instead of just sending screenshots and using a voice note to explain so that we see what is happening. So this is the 4 hour time frame for Bitcoin. This is the 4 hour time frame for Bitcoin, and as we can see, we have been ranging since we bottomed here since the 19th of May, and we've been ranging in between we call it 30k, but and it's 30k quite a rare, but it's not specific. It's like between 31, 32 there, but we'll just call it 30k. So we've been ranging between 30k and 40k or 41k between those two purple horizontal lines. So if you see, we have been ranging. We came from here, we came from this downtrend here, we came from this downtrend here, yeah. So we came from that downtrend, and we have been ranging since then. We've been ranging since 19th May. So what are we doing now? The significant information I want to bring to us, like looking at the chart, what I can deduce, I would want to say that we've okay. So there are two there are three tiers. Okay, there are three tiers of this range. So we have the range top, we have the range bottom. I want to include that we have the range middle belt. Okay, so the range middle belt, let me add a line there to determine the range middle belt so that we can okay, but I have to change that color so that no. Okay, so now if you check between this rectangular structure that is between the two purple lines, okay, let me change one more color so that we don't get confused. Let me change this to I change it to blue. Okay, so now we have the range top. The range top now is between those purple and yellow line. That is the range top. Now the range middle belt is between this yellow line and this blue line, and now we have the range bottom. The range bottom is between this blue line and this purple bottom line. Okay, so now it is important to know that compared to previous time, we are spending more time within this range bottom, that is between this blue and purple line. If you check, if you check here, if you check here, we just spent all the times we were in this range bottom, we didn't spend much time here. We just got in and got out. You see, at these places got in and got out. But if you check here now, we have been spending much more time here. Okay, we are spending more time compared to previous price action. Okay, so now what can we deduce from that? We can actually deduce that we are currently having like a range within a range. Okay, so let's go down to 1 hour time frame to appreciate it more. So what is actually happening here now is that let me draw something. So what's actually happening here is that we are having this range here. Yes, let me okay, we're actually having this range here. Okay, so we're actually having this range within this box. I might have to, because I'm taking time, where is that to? Okay, so we're actually having, okay, not the part, the brush. So we're actually having this range within this rectangle. Okay, so now where are we likely to go from here? So what we can deduce, let me delete this so that it's clearer. So what we can deduce is, okay, so we are currently having a range within the larger range, and this range is happening at the range bottom. And if we check here, we'll see that it has tested that blue line, which is like the top of the range bottom twice. Let me show us that we've had these two tests here and the other here. So we are trying to currently break out from we're trying to currently break out from the bottom. Sorry, we are trying to currently break out from the range bottom, but then the top, that is this blue line of the range bottom, is serving as resistance. And it's important to note that we've been recording higher highs. Okay, although this is a small time frame, so the thing is anything can still happen. Okay, we have been recording. Wow, I just saw a trade here now sef during this setup. Okay, so the trade is if it breaks below this yellow trend line I just drew, and probably retests it and then forms a bearish candle, we could take a short trade to this white line here, and maybe set our resist stop loss that is somewhere above here. But that is by the way, Sha. So okay, so let me show us something. So what is currently happening here is that we took this swing high, and then we took this swing low, and then we took this swing high. Okay, I think it would have been better if I used a part two. Okay, so let me start from here. Let me start from here. Where is that part two? Let me start from here. Oh, okay. I clicked somewhere already. Let me start from here. Part two. Part two. From here. Oh, excuse me. Okay. How do I endeavor that this thing starts from here? Okay. Where's the part two? Here it is. Okay, so we we took a swing high from here, okay, to here, then took this swing low, then took this swing high. I'm trying to, okay, then took this swing high, though it's not very neat. Then we took this swing low, and on a normal, the swing low is supposed to um go back to the swing high of the previous swing, but it went to the swing low. Okay, so we took this swing high, and now what we are trying to do is come back to test. Let me change the color of this arrow so that it's something we can see. Okay, let me change it to white. Okay, so we took this swing high, took the swing low, took the swing high again, took the swing low, and then took another swing high. So what we are currently coming to do is test the previous swing high, which would be somewhere here. I'm going to delete this later, which would be somewhere, that's the top. So we are coming to test. Oh, this looks very scattered already. But maybe I should just exclude this whole swing high, swing low thing so that we don't get more confused. Okay. So, but the important information here is that we are testing this resistance here. This resistance here, that's around that 35k, we are testing it, and if we can successfully break above it, then we'll see higher prices. But if we fail to, we might probably break below this yellow trend line I drew, and then see lower prices, maybe fall back to either of the potential supports that are available. Okay, so that is what, as of this morning, this is what I could interpret from the chart. Okay, so back to the big picture, we are still ranging, although we tend to be spending more time currently at the bottom of the range, but then again we are still ranging. And you know what happens when we range? Alt markets will keep misbehaving. So the truth is, on the normal, when BTC ranges, yeah, alt is supposed to rally. There's this equation like that when BTC range, alt is supposed to rally. But that thing only happens when BTC has rallied, then BTC starts ranging. Then that is where the whole alt season thing now comes in. Then alt now starts rallying. But after BTC goes for a downtrend and starts consolidating, alt will just be doing anyhow. They'll be doing like people that don't have focus and don't know what their destiny is in this life. So we are still ranging, and truth be told, until we break out from this range, either upwards or downwards, I won't be willing to take any serious trade. We could take short trades, but the normal trades we took as of earlier this year, it's going to be difficult to have such scenarios.